Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm so glad you guys have decided to click on us and see what we are all about. We are Danny and Dina. Dina's not here, obviously. I'm Danny. Dina is my little sister, and she is in Washington, D.C. But today, I'm going to give you guys just a basic, something you can do every day with your makeup. Just a easy, everyday look. So I'm going to take a line from my favorite YouTuber, Manny MUA, and say that if you don't like this video, if you don't like us, please don't watch it, and I hope you guys enjoy. Alright, so let's get started. Our face is washed and clean, nothing on it. I don't use primers, personally for myself, because they tend to make me really dry, so I'm just going to be using the Clinique. This is the Dramatically Different Moisturizing Lotion. I use this for my primer. It seems to work. It seems to do its job. I will put a link for every product that we've used today in the description box. So if you guys want to go check that out. And some of your more experienced gurus are going to use like a beauty sponge or a brush to apply their primer. I'm not that experienced. We are definitely not that experienced. Like I said, this is a everyday, easy, something that you could do, if you're just starting out using makeup, or if you don't really know what to expect. This is just something easy you can do every day. Alright, so our face is primed. Let's get to foundation. So this foundation that I use is from NARS. It is the All Day Luminous Weightless Foundation. Let's see, it has got 1 fluid ounce, so 30 milliliters. This is the color Light 3 Gobi. You can find this at Sephora. I think it's around $58, $60. Alright, and then for the brush, we are going to use, this actually came in a kit. I'll also link that kit in the description box. A lot of people use beauty sponges. I like brushes preferably. I just think they work a lot better. I'm just going to use the back of my hand. I'm going to do 3 pumps to start. This is a small contour brush I'm using for my foundation. I just do what works for me. I know I got it all over my lip, but that's okay. It's going to be fine. It's going to work. A lot of your gurus, like Manny, Laura Lee, Jeffree Star, they have their own way of doing things, which that's how I learned by watching them. They have their own different ways of doing things. I have mine. I am not that skilled with a beauty blender. That looks ridiculous. I'm not that skilled with a beauty blender, so I don't use a beauty blender. Use what works for you. If a beauty blender works for you, then by all means use the beauty blender. But if a brush, like myself, works for me, that's what I'm going to use. I need some more. So I did 3 pumps. I'm going to do 2 more pumps just to get this side of my face and my eyelids. So I'm just dabbing. There's really not, for me, there's not a certain way. Like if I'm going down, if I'm going across, there's not really a certain brush stroke that I use. I just do what works, what gets the product on my face. Like I said, I'm not that experienced. I'm not going to tell you this is what works best, because I don't know. Obviously, of course, your skill level, what you've been doing is what's going to work best for you, so do what works best for you. Don't let somebody tell you that what you're doing is wrong, because if it works best for you, then go for it. Alright. It looks like we are pretty much foundationed up. And this is I want to say it's a full coverage. It is very full coverage. I've noticed that it's a little sticky. There's a spot right there. I've noticed that it's just a little bit on the sticky side. I'm just going to wipe off my t-shirt. Because why not? That's why we wear clothes that we're not going to be going out in, because makeup is messy. So if it is a little bit sticky for you, just use a translucent powder, a setting powder to make it a little bit less sticky. I'm using the Lancome, probably saying it wrong. I don't care. Actually, I do care, but if I'm saying it wrong, that's okay. This is the Translucent Powder by Lancome. It is 0.5 ounces. As you can see, I have used a lot of this product. I need to get some more because this stuff is amazing. And then I'm just using a big fat powder brush from Sephora. This is also came in the brush kit. I almost said powder kit. It also came in the brush kit. So I just tap on the top to get some of the powder into the lid. Now this stuff does make a little bit of a mess. So I'm going to step back so I don't get, did you see that fallout? So much fallout. Look at my hair. So much fallout just came out of that brush. Like, oh my goodness. So I'm just going to do this all over my face just to make the foundation a little bit, look at that, a little bit less, get off my shirt, a little bit less on the sticky side before I do our contour and things like that. So we can put this away for now. We may or may not pull it back out depending on what we feel like. I gotta fix my hair. Like, this is totally, oh my goodness. All right, let's move on to my favorite part of makeup is contour. So for contour, I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Cream Contour Palette. It has got 6, what are these things called? They're not called trays. I'm going to call them trays. I know they're called something else, but it's got 6 trays. So we have got our warm coral, banana, cream. That's warm coral, banana, and cream going down from this side. We have got cinnamon, chocolate, and ash brown. They are, total net weight is 4.5 grams. So 6.16 ounces in each of these. Oh, they're called pans. Pan. Told you guys, I forget the names of things. And then moving on to get our brush, we are using a Sephora charcoal infused precision sweep brush. So it looks something like this. So we're just going to do dab, 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 sweep, sweep, however you get your contour. And I'm taking it from right before my smile lines. I'm just going to get right above that and sweep up and into the hairline. You guys may do your contour completely different than me. I tend to do more of a blended, excuse me, a blended contour and not the very dramatic, like you can tell high definition contour cheekbones are on point. I don't do that. Then I'm going to do each side of my nose, going from right here in the crease of your eye down to the tip of your nose. And again on the other side. Awesome. And then right down here on your jawline, just a very light, get this out of my way, just a very light sweep of that brush because you don't want that too defined. Because if you get it too defined, well then you look like a clown. And then of course up in the hairline and around the top of your face. So we're going to get that all the way down. All right. And our contour looks perfect for me. Again, you may do it completely different. Now for our concealer. Concealer. So we're using the Sephora brand concealer. This is the Bright Future. Something like that. I was looking yesterday. I cannot find how many ounces are in this. It says 10.5. So I'm guessing that's the 10.5 ounces. I don't know. But I'm using the color Blondie. And it really does. I like this stuff a lot. You can see it has a flat edge little applicator there. There's something on it. So I'm going to do under my eyes, from here down to my nose, across the eyebrows, and then down here on the chin just a little bit. I start and I kind of draw a triangle. Get on that top of that contour line and then underneath the eye. So there's your little triangle, and then we just fill in. And it's not always going to look 100% even. For me it doesn't, because I'm not a guru. I have not been doing this for years and years. I just recently learned how to do all of this by watching people online, like Manny, Laura, Jeffrey. So we get our concealer in there, and we've got our triangles under our eyes. I'm gonna go from the top of the contour line, draw all the way down the nose, stop at the tip of your nose, you don't want it to go here, and then right there, da, da, da. And then on the chin, I just do 1, 2, 3 lines. So I go 1, 2, 3. And then across the eyebrow, go from like, I guess where your eyebrows kind of start, and do like a sweeping motion up above your eyebrows. All right, and our concealer is finished. And we're gonna blend all of this out using, again, a Sephora Professional Mineral Powder number 45. I have no idea how old this brush is, so this may not be the same brush number, may not look the same, because this brush is old. And then we're gonna blend out, blending up and then around. So we're gonna blend up with our contour, adding in the concealer, blending around. I'll blend one side so you guys can kind of see what it looks like before and after. So we're gonna blend up in here. All right, so there is one side blended, and then one side who has not been blended yet, so we kind of see our contours, and then it's blended in. So doing the same thing on the other side, just, some people are like, oh my goodness, you go so hard and like abuse your face when you blend. I just do what works for me. And if it doesn't work for you, well then you don't have to do that. You can do what works. Whatever works for you, my dear. Alright, and then if we see some other trouble spots that we need to blend out, we will blend it out. But for now, we look pretty blended. I think we are ready to move on to eyebrows. So we're going to come back, set, not moving on to eyebrows, I almost forgot. See, I'm still doing this, I'm still learning myself. I still forget things. Heaven forbid if I forget my brain. But we're going to set our contour. And so, setting our contour, not contour, concealer. I'm still learning. This is my first YouTube video doing makeup, so just bear with me. I will mess up, but it's going to be okay. We're going to get through this. So we're going to powder and set our concealer. This is a, who makes this? I think this is Laura Mercier. Yeah, it is Laura Mercier. This is the translucent powder. It is 9.3 grams, 0.33 ounces. So it looks something like this. I think this is the travel size. But I'm just using, I think this is a Tarte brush, but it's completely worn off. Like if it was Tarte, I don't know, but it just looks like this. So we're going to get dipping into our powder here. I just kind of take it and roll, and then there's going to be fallout. So everywhere you put concealer, you want to powder. You want to set it. I don't really know why we set our concealer, but it's just what we do. I think it makes it stay and last longer, because with spring allergies, heaven forbid, know that I have got really bad spring allergies. So I think that's why we set our concealer, so it just kind of stays. Because with our eyes watering during the spring, Lord knows, our makeup needs some help. So we're just going to pat it out. Oh, look at that. She got some pigment, girl. She got some pigment. It's hot in here. Let's turn on the fans. Alright, and then getting the chin. I just do all of my chin where I put, it doesn't even matter where I put it. I still do it all. Alright. That is the step that we forgot. So now it's time to do our eyebrows. So, digging into my little box of goodies here, I'm going to pull out an e.l.f. pencil. I'm actually not going to use this eyeliner pencil, but if you want, I will obviously link it below, but this is a e.l.f. brow pencil. That's kind of what it looks like. I'm just using the spoolie off of here, and the net weight for this is 0.006 ounces or 0.18 grams. So I'm just using the spoolie to just kind of shape my brows, maybe get out any foundation or powder that may have gotten in there. But the palette that I'm going to be using is this one right here. I got this from Ulta. So as you can see, it has been well used. Well used. It does have a little diagram in here if you want to do, what does it say? Create the look. This is creating the really high-end fashion, amazing, don't wear it every day, maybe wear it to a concert look. We're not doing this. We're just going to abandon that. So I'm going to pull out all my brushes really quick so that I have them and I can grab them when I need them. I have all my brushes in this little cute little, I think this was like a holder for, you guys know those holders that you get for like your body spray at Bath and Body? I think that's what that was. I'm not really sure. My mom gave it to me. Whoop. And dropping a brush. So, this brush, no idea what brand it is, but it's just an angle brush. So I'm going to be dipping into this kind of a medium brown color. So I'm going to dip. I tap mine. And then I'm just going to give us some brows. A lot of people, they like the liquid brow, and I have used liquid brow before from Ulta. It was amazing. I loved the liquid brow, but I ran out. I have not been back to get any more. So, same with the other side. And don't we wish that we could make our brows look identical as starting out with our makeup? Like, I know all of our friends, you know, I call them friends, Manny, and them can make their brows look amazing, but they've been doing this for years. I mean, they worked at makeup counters, so they got the professional training that some of us may not have had. Okay, so not really an over-dramatic brow, kind of a subtle, everyday look brow. Now for our eyeshadows. I like doing shadows. Shadows are fun. I'm going to pull out all my shadows. Let me show you guys my little box. So this is my little box. It has all of my fun things in it, and I just dropped my lipstick. I don't know where it went. It went somewhere because I heard it roll, and that's the one I want to use. So, pardon me 1 second while I go find it. Okay, I found it. It was under the dresser, so lovely things, whatever. So digging into the little box of goodies, I'm going to pull out our eyeshadows. These are loose powder eyeshadows. I have very recently come on to the fact that loose powder eyeshadows are the way to go. I've always used pressed. I've never used loose because I find they make a mess when you use them, but she has seen the error of her ways. So I think they don't have a brand name, but I think these are Clinique. I did get them in a packet. I don't know. I think because I hold them when I do it, so the brands have obviously rubbed off. But these are 0.07 ounces in weight shimmer shadow. This one is a pretty brown. Can you guys kind of see? It's like can we do a swatch test? Let's do a swatch test. So we're gonna, okay, can't really, there we go, we got a little pigment there. Okay. See, a little pigmented, pardon my scar. See, a little pigmented, but it definitely looks better on the lid than it does the back of my hand. So let's tap into there. We're gonna obviously shake off the excess, just so we don't have so much fallout. I always start kind of in the middle. I don't do the whole, crease color, and then I just do one color for the whole thing, and then just add on top of that. Because this is an everyday, you can wear this every day to work, to school, wherever you're going. So this is a really pretty color. I actually do like It's very light. So I'm just going in with the brush. This brush is an Urban Decay. It just looks like this on the top, and it's got a little one on the bottom. It's like a precision, like it's like it's been through the ringer. But it doesn't. This brush doesn't have a number on it. I would love to get the Morphe shadow brushes. Like they have a palette, not a palette, a kit on their website, and it's not bad. Like the Morphe products, I was very surprised at how reasonably priced they were. I was expecting, the brushes to be like $25 a piece, and like in Sephora they are ridiculously expensive. Like one brush at Sephora is going to be like $20. Minimum $20. Okay, so that is our base color. So I'm going to be using a lid color out of this palette here, the Brow and Eye Expert. I'm going to be using this kind of goldish color, and I will do a swatch test for you just to see, she pigmented, she pretty. So then we're going to do it right next to the loose shadow. So here we have the loose shadow color and then the pressed. These are really pretty. I really do like these shadows. So I'm taking that same Urban Decay brush. This one is a different color, but it's the same on the top and on the bottom. So I'm going to be taking that goldish color, and that's going to be going on the lid itself. So we're just going to be all golden and brown. And it's going to be okay. So just make it, really with your eyeshadows, you can make it your own. Like, I don't know a lot of people who will just kind of do a subtle, not really dramatic, not the high-end, shadow look, but I just like the subtleness of this look. Alright, and for right here on our eyes, we're going to be using a Sephora brush. This is a blending shadow brush. This is also from that brush kit. It doesn't have a number, but it looks like this. And for that color, we're going to be using this kind of darkish glitter brown. I wish these had names on them, but they don't. Like, there's the color for that. I will also swatch that for y'all, so you can see right here. That's that color. Look at my hands. Like, I'm gonna have to use a makeup wipe and get all this off my hands. And this one, we just don't get too much pigment on it, or pick up from the brush, because you don't want it to be so super dark. But it looks a-okay to me. Alright. So, we're going to also do another layer on top of the lids. We're going to put this aside for just a second. We're going to take our loose shadow powder, our loose shadows powder, like a really fine mineral powder. We're going to take this again. We're using this silver color. I have not used this one yet, so I'm kind of excited to see what it looks like. With the brown, I was really happy with how it looked, so I hope this one looks just as good. So I'm going to open it, let you guys see the color. Kind of a bluish gray. We will do a swatch. Actually, it's kind of like the color of my nails. Like, you guys see the look of my nails? It's kind of what this color is. Okay, so there's what it looks like on the finger. And there it is on the hand. It's a very, like, not very pigmented, which is okay. You don't want too much pigment. So we're going to get up a little bit. And this is also going to go where you put that gold. Alright, so she got some pigment. Let's blend her out. Where to go? It's gone. Okay, so this one is a flop. We're just gonna go do another color. So another color that I really do like is this right here. It's kind of a gray brown. I don't really know how to describe this color, but it looks gorgeous on. There's what it looks like on the finger. Right there. And we're going to swatch that again. This one's actually going to go on the top because I'm running out of room on the bottom of my hand. So we're going to put this one on top so you can see how pretty that color is. My hand is like a swatch of color. So that is what color we're going to be doing on the top of what I thought was going to be the silver. But it just like disappeared. There was like no pigment left on it. Like, hello. Hi. So this brush, last brush we're using for the shadow is a precision shadow brush. Also came in the kit. Don't know what number it is, but we're just gonna blend that into on top of that gold. I used to wear really dark shadows like blacks, and then I learned the error of my ways. I learned that black is not the best eyeshadow for everyday wear. Maybe, you know, for something special. If you're going out somewhere, maybe that would be something that you could do it for, but definitely not for everyday wear. Alright, so now for our highlighter on our eyes, I have two colors that I've been using. This one, I just dropped it all over my computer, so we'll blow that off later. But this is like a almost white pinky shimmer. That one I found is a little bit too light, so I'm going to be using the other one, which I really love this color. Look at how pretty that is. Can we get a swatch on that? Okay. Yeah, right here. Kind of shimmers. It's a really light pink. It is just, oh. It works so well for a shadow highlighter. Some people don't use shadow highlighters, which that's kind of a thing of the 80s for shadow highlighters, but I still like the way that when the light hits your eyes, it just kind of pops. I do like that a lot. And for the highlighter for your eyes, I did use a Sephora. I get all my brushes at Sephora. Like, I don't have enough money to get me any Morphes right now. I would love to buy me Morphes, but, you know, I'm not on a PR list. Probably never will be, and that's okay. But this one is a charcoal-infused Sephora brush. I think this one also came in a kit. I think I got this kit, like, oh my gosh, I think I was 15 when I had this. This brush is old, but it still works beautifully. All right, who's ready for the highlight and the blush? This girl. So for our highlighter, I am using the Sephora highlighting palette. There are 6 pans, and they look like this. So I use this color. Let me move this out of the way. I use this one, and I kind of mix it with this one. So they kind of give off a, not really a shimmery brown, but kind of a mixture between a brown and it's like a banana color. And then for the brush, I'm using a Sephora fan brush. Came in a kit. I love brush kits because you get so much more for your money than if you buy them individually. So I'm going to take my brush. I'm going to dip into there. I'm going to dip into here. And we're just going to highlight. Oh, girl. Yes. It's not as blinding as, say, like the Kylie Cosmetics, their new highlighters, or the KKW new highlighters. But it's still pretty blinding. It's blinding enough for daytime. So we have got our highlighter on, looking blinding. And the last thing I do on the face is a blush. I always do my eyes first. I don't know why. I've always done that. It's just my routine, and I'm not going to change now. So for blush, we're using, again, the Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is the blush kit. Let's open her up and take a look. So going from this way and on around, we have got Spoiled, Constantine, Breezy, and Terrace. So these are the 4 colors of this Anastasia blush kit. And look at that mirror. It's got the little logo. How cute is that? I love it. And then for the blush, my cat just ran past me for no apparent reason. I'm using an e.l.f. angled blush brush. So like I said, not the most expensive brushes that you can find, but they get the job done. They do the job that I need them to do, and they have held up for a long time. Alright, until our blush is complete. now we're ready to complete the eyes, set the face, and what is my eyebrow doing? Like, hello, do you want to cooperate with me, please? I would love you forever if you did. So let's finish off with the eyes. First thing we're going to do is we're going to curl our eyelashes. This is a CoverGirl. I think this was my mom's, and, like, she gave it to me. Like I said, it's been a while. So we're going to curl up those lashes. I don't wear false eyelashes. I never have, because my lashes, you guys can see how long they are. They come up to right here. I've got naturally long lashes, so I have no need to wear false eyelashes. So for our eyeliner, again, we're going in with the Sephora eyeliner. This is the retractable waterproof #1 matte black, and it has 0.31, I think. No, I'm sorry. 0.011 ounces, 0.31 grams. I'm going to be putting it right on the waterline. So some people will take a brush and to pull down their lid so that they don't get, like they don't mess up their face. It doesn't really mess up your face that much if you just lightly touch and pull down. This is the best eyeliner that I have found that works. You can either use it on your top lashes, on your bottom lashes. Yeah, we will get a little smudge every now and then. But that's okay, because we're not professionals. So on the other side, we're going to make her look, try to make her look even. If not, it is okay. Because it's just going to be okay. Alright, so eyeliner looking. I do miss a spot right there. Alright, eyeliner looking alright. Not perfect, because who's perfect, but it's alright. So I am going to go in underneath my eye with that same color that I put on the top lid, just to kind of seal the eyeliner look. And if you guys don't remember, it was this color right here. I'm going to be using a smudge brush. Again, this is a Pro Smudge #11. So there was a smudge brush that did come in that kit, and it's too short. This one's like really long, and so I can kind of hold it wherever I want. But this one I did buy on its own, and I'm just going to go right underneath. If it gets on there, it's okay, because this is a smudge brush. It's supposed to smudge a little bit, like it says. So going up underneath the eye. I mean, if you hit your bottom lashes, it's okay, because they're going to get covered in mascara. So for our liquid liner, I used to use the Kat Von D Tattoo Liner. Still love it. Still love all Kat Von D's products. But this one I found works just as well. It is the Sephora Color Wink It. Color Wink? Like winking? I can't wink. I'm not even going to try. So it's the Sephora Colorful Wink It Felt Eyeliner Waterproof. Looks like this. It is a liquid. It has got 0.55 milliliters, 0.019 fluid ounces. I'm hoping I don't need to bring a mirror in for this. I might, but we're going to try to do it anyway. I used to do really thick, and I still do it kind of thick, but not as thick as I used to. Like, we used to be thick on my eyeliner. So just going on the top of your lid. Yeah, we might need to bring in a mirror. So we got one side done. Let's consult with the mirror. So I've got my mirror here. I'm doing the same thing. I'm just going to be... can I pull it up here? Oh, there we go. Hope you guys can... No, that'll block y'all. So we're going to go do the other eye. Consulting with a mirror. Because mirrors are always a good thing. Da, 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 da. Alright, And we've got two eyes looking somewhat even on our eyeliner. And for mascara, I have used multiple mascaras. I love, I did try the new Benefit Bad Girl Bang. That mascara made my eyelashes look so good. But it is springtime, so our eyes are going to be a little bit more watery than they normally are, especially me, because spring and me just don't get along. So I'm using the Too Faced Better Than Sex waterproof. I have used the non-waterproof version, and it's still amazing. Let's see, how many ounces are in this? We've got 0.27 fluid ounces. So this is what it looks like. It's kind of got a almost water droplet design, which is really cool. It feels really weird, but I like it. So pulling it out, there's the wand. So I want to do a challenge where I do mascara without looking in a mirror. I honestly think I could do it, but I'm kind of afraid to. Oh no! See? And that happens sometimes. So you know what we do? We take a powder brush, our eyeshadow brush, and we just try to dab it away. Because everything can be dabbed away in the world of makeup. And that happens. I mean, you get it all over your face. Like I just did. What is going on with me today? Like, hello? Is it a full moon tonight? What is going on with my hand and my mascara? I think I'm talking. And, oh, another thing that I learned, a lot of people when they need more product, they take their wand and they, like, dig it into the bottle. Don't do that. Just swirl, pull it out, and then dab off the extras. So the other eye, I'm not going to talk because I don't want to get it all over my face again. It did get on our lid just a little bit. It's okay, we can get it off with our shadow brush. So I'm just going to kind of dab that away. And it's gone. Alright, so here are the top lashes done. They look stunning. They look amazing. And now for the bottom lashes. I got it on my nose. Like, I don't know what it's... I don't know what's going on today. This never happens to me. I honestly think it's because I'm talking. I normally don't talk and do makeup. Like, ever. Alright, and if we do get a little bit underneath, that is okay. We can just take our foundation brush and just kind of wiggle it back and forth there. There we go. Alrighty. Alright. So eyes, face is done. Now it's time to move on to the lips. Now for the lips today, I'm using a Jeffree Star Velour Liquid Lipstick. So, Jeffree, thank you for making amazing lipsticks. This color is Baby Daddy. It is a nude color. Can you guys hear my cat? She has this new fascination with the attic. I don't know what got into her. I don't know why, but it's just the attic she loves. She wants to get in there. She's like, Mommy, let me in. I'm going to stop rambling. So this has, I'm blind, 0.10, I think, 0.10 fluid ounces. If I'm wrong, Jeffree, I'm sorry. I'm blind. So I always start with the middle of my lip and work my way out. So same thing here. And then with your lipsticks, don't jab it in there. That hurts your brush. Hurt your brush's feelings. Alright, and the lips are done. Now there's only one more thing to do, and that is to set the face. I should have grabbed this before I even started, and I didn't. I apologize. But for our setting spray, we use the Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray. So I really want to be generous with this. And we are all set to go. I'm just going to take down the hair, flip it around, feel amazing. And that is that. You're ready to go. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want us to do anything else, please comment down below, and we will try to make that happen. Thank you guys. You've been amazing. Mwah! I love you. We'll see you guys next week.